I take each one as they come, but in general, my answer is, well, who are you sponsoring?
And I'll say this: I've developed my opinions over my 14 years of sobriety by doing it every which way.
Yeah.
I had a guy who had 30 years who asked me to take him through steps, and I did it.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a place where I'm reevaluating. To be honest, if the guy asked me again, I would say no.
Right.
Knowing what I know now and my opinion on it, so my views have changed over the years.
Yeah.
But yeah, it comes back to, are you helping somebody become more useful and effective in Alcoholics Anonymous?
Right.
And I really want to go back to something Tom said earlier. You mentioned something about find someone you want what they have.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of that either.
Yeah,
At all.
Me neither.
I'm not looking for someone that I want what they have. I want a man armed with the facts about himself.
Yeah. And you like the way he carries his sobriety.
Correct.
That's a big one for me too.
So, because I wanted to touch on this too, oftentimes as a newcomer, because I always heard that in the rooms when I was new, before I was able to stay sober. Find someone you want what they have. And I would look around the room and I'm like, that dude surfs.
Right.
He's got a motorcycle.
Yeah.
He rents a really nice house.
Right.
He drives a nice car. Him.
Yeah.
That experience did not work out for
Right.
me. Turned out that guy probably needed to go through the steps, even though he had 3 years.
Yeah.
He probably needed an Eric to take him through it.
Yeah.
But he was sponsoring. In my opinion, knowing what I know now, and God bless him, I don't mean anything negative by it, but he shouldn't have been sponsoring.
Right.
He didn't know the book. He didn't know how to work steps, from my personal experience.
Yeah.
But, and also newcomers don't know what they need.
Yeah.
How do you know what you need?
Yeah.
Your picker's broken anyway. Like, dude,
Right. Exactly.
my sponsor that was most effective with me, taking me through the steps, I don't really consider us friends. We don't really have anything in common. In fact, he's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, when we talk now, years later, it's like kind of awkward feeling. But that dude took me through the book, line by line, and broke it down like nobody ever did.
And that's it.
And we run into each other once in a blue moon. But that's it.
Look back in the 40s, man, when they had the Back to Basics, they were assigned a sponsor. This guy's going to take you through the steps. You got no say in it. He's going to take you through the steps. You haven't been through the steps. You're not allowed to go to that meeting. You're not allowed to be a card-carrying member of Alcoholics Anonymous. You remember this, Back to Basics. And so they had people they'd assign them to take you through the steps. And it's not about, somehow it's morphed into this. Like, the other thing too is, for my own well-being, and I'm an egomaniac. My ego will get giant if I'm just, oh yeah, this guy wants me to sponsor now. This guy wants me to sponsor now. I'm sponsoring a guy who's got 20 years, and why am I doing that for me, or am I genuinely trying to help someone who needs help?
Yeah.
You understand what I mean by that? If it's just, I want to be in that sponsorship family, that's the other thing. That's cool. They're cool. I want to be in that sponsorship family. Am I really trying to help someone because they need help? Or do I want to be that guy?
And let me throw this out there too. You mentioned the Grand Master, and this happened to me inadvertently. Like, I didn't intentionally do this, but kind of thing happened where, like I told you, all of a sudden everyone's referring to me as the head of the sponsorship family. And I'm like, what? That's not something I've ever preached or brought up. Like, I just sponsor guys but they're like, Ben, why don't we do a sponsorship family dinner? I'm like, okay, I've never tried that in all my years of sobriety. I probably had 8, 9 years. I'm like, sure, let's go ahead and I'll go to dinner, whatever. But then they wanted to do it once a month. So we did it for 3 months. And then there was a month where I couldn't make it. Legitimately, I had something to do with the kids. And then so they went, but it was less people. And then everyone's hitting me up. Well, the head of the sponsorship family is not. I'm like, it was never so. In essence, they put pressure on me and I didn't deserve that kind of pressure. And and I felt some sort of way. I'm like, you guys can't go to dinner without me? Like, what?
Yeah.
It didn't feel good. I'll tell you that.